The Earth's population is growing at an astronomical rate. The U.S. Census Bureau predicts over 9 billion by mid-century. With limited resources, and some already depleted, the time for a critical change in our approach to the environment is now. The fate of our planet is in the hands of a new generation of caretakers. They're our most precious resource, and the Go Green initiative empowers these future leaders to protect themselves and the environment for years to come. The Go Green initiative takes a grassroots approach to teaching children to be responsible caretakers of the planet, while creating a culture of environmental responsibility on school campuses nationwide.
I consider myself a child advocate, and that's why I'm involved with the Go Green initiative. The research that I did at the genesis of the Go Green initiative led me to believe that there were some serious health risks to children based upon things that were happening to the environment.
The thing that I was most impressed with the first write-up that I saw of this program, the first draft of this program, was how incredibly straightforward and simple it was. That it wasn't going to take a rocket scientist, it wasn't going to take a scientist at all to understand the need for the program and to be able to implement the program on a local level.
The Go Green initiative has already been successfully implemented in schools in California, Texas, Georgia, New York, and Massachusetts. And more schools are joining in every day.
In our district, we have a strategic plan that involves environmental awareness. And the Go Green initiative helps us in a systematic way across our schools address that component of what we want kids to learn about.
We need to pay close attention to the core curriculum of in elementary school reading, mathematics, writing, and such. But that can be done by integrating valid and powerful content. And areas of like science and ecology and the concepts that are incorporated in Go Green allow us to bring some compelling content. It's very teacher and school friendly, and it allows for the kind of flexible implementation and utilization that I think schools need in order to both initiate a program like this, but even more in particular to sustain a program like this.
The Go Green initiative provides schools a framework of reliable information and tools to incorporate into existing curriculum. Educators are given the freedom to create their own unique Go Green programs on campus that address local needs.
We have been faced in the city of Pleasanton with having to increase our waste stream diversion. In fact, we were mandated by the state of California a few years back to do just that. So it was with the implementation of this program, as well as some others, that I believe will truly be able to take us past that point. This is a program that is measurable, it's real, it works, and if you are like me, a city leader who is very concerned about being able to lengthen the lives of our landfill, this is a program that could work for you.
On the global level, we have an opportunity to reduce the waste stream that goes to our landfill. So that saves us money, saves us land. On the local level, what I think is unique about this program is it isn't just one monolithic program. This can be adjusted and tailor-made to an individual community, an individual city. And I find that really appealing because what is good for San Francisco may not be good for Pleasanton, it may not be good for San Diego. So give the people that are working with the program an opportunity to make it flexible and work for them.
The difference with this program is the burden isn't on one single teacher or one single administrator in a school district. They have the volunteer parents who help with the programs, help design the programs, but also help enact the programs so that the burden is shared. That teacher doesn't have to feel that they are going to be overwhelmed teaching recycling and composting and all these other environmental programs because the parents actually will help.
The program is centered on 5 important principles. Generate compost.
One of the best things about it is it's just a great educational tool for the kids. The kids get to physically see how grass clippings or newspaper or leaves come off the tree or off the table or whatever, goes into the box, the worms consume whatever it is organic, they turn it into the worm castings go back into the ground, back into your garden, make those tomatoes nice and big and red and juicy, and Now you're eating them again, and you're going to do the whole cycle all over again. It's just a closed loop. There's no waste at all.
Recycle. Discarding items that could be recycled wastes precious energy, water, and natural resources that could otherwise be saved. For every ton of paper that is recycled, 7,000 gallons of water is saved, including 380 gallons of oil and enough electricity to power an average house for 6 months.
Part of our program is a true recycling initiative. We really want to reach in and pull the phones out, all of them, the good phones, the bad phones. We want to pull them all out of the environment to reduce the risk of them ending up in landfills. Go Green brings the recycling, brings the philosophical side of our company out and puts it out there in the light.
Educate. Go Green extends beyond the education of students. It actively involves educators, parents, and the community as a whole.
The Go Green initiative is a powerful program because it engages parent, teacher, and student. There's a place for all of us to cooperate and care for the earth and each other.
Evaluate the environmental impact of every activity. How safe are the pesticides used in our school playgrounds? How clean is the air in our classrooms? Is it important to measure the environmental impact of our efforts? Yes. Nationalize principles of responsible paper consumption. Paper makes up the most prominent recyclable material generated by schools across the United States.
I used to go through, I'd say, 20 to 30 garbage bags at lunch. And now if we go through 12, that's a lot. The kids help out grabbing the recyclables, taking them to the container. Makes life easy, and it's fun because the kids are all involved and they're having a good time doing it.
If you recycle paper, it saves trees, and lots of animals live in trees. For example, like owls, birds, squirrels, those kinds of things. If we cut down the trees, we cut down homes for all those animals. If we recycle the paper, then we don't have to cut down as many trees to make more paper.
The Go Green initiative suggests a number of ways to lessen the amount of paper created and discarded by schools.
The budget that you come up with to implement the Go Green initiative on your campus is based solely upon your own plans, your own goals, your own implementation strategy. And the funding for that may come from environmentally friendly fundraisers, local sponsors. Perhaps your city will sponsor the Go Green schools in your city. We do have precedents for that. But in terms of paying the Go Green initiative for any of the services, resources, support, training that we provide, we do not exist on any funds that come from schools. Our funding comes only from sponsors, grants, and generous individuals.
The Go Green initiative seeks to protect the health of children and our planet by creating a culture of environmental responsibility. Its impact is far-reaching and will be felt for years to come.